2% profit in my whole account, so I'm satisfied with that at least.
The mole? Yeah. Jacob. Yeah, he's the mole. I'm buttering him up with bananas every day.
Don't believe to be true, but I could be, right? I could be the mole, but that's to find out later in the series.
Oh man, I can't even get angry, but we're just still making mistakes. Same sort of mistakes that we've gone through, and I've just looked at a few, and it's just getting to the point of where I'm like disappointed dad mode already. Do you know what I mean? I can't even get angry.
I've been dragged through the mud today, unfortunately. Euro, yen, and gold.
Today, stand out again. Tibor, well done. Done really well. So we're going to move you up to 30,000 today. So move you up. Congrats.
I was positively surprised.
Paul again. Although you made a few mistakes, you're on the right path, you're doing really well, stand out, so we're moving you up to 25,000. Everyone else is going to be staying exactly where we are until we can work out your characters a little bit better, understand you a little bit more.
Futures down about 25, call it 26 points lower, down 0.7%. Yields just a little bit higher by 2 basis points, 377. Euro dollar giving me nothing, 98.87, totally unchanged. And after all the drama of the previous 3 days, as we got that OPEC plus cut of about 2 million barrels a day.
It's Thursday. Yesterday we had the whole talk about making sure we understand the theory, we understand absolutely everything that's going on. So there can be literally no excuses today on what they're applying in the markets. They're about to go into the hardest 2-day mental challenge so far. Today we're going to be implementing a little experience whilst they're trading. It's going to break up their day nicely. They're going to be facing their fears. So we've got a list of what they're scared of, and we've got an expert that's coming into the office today that will be putting them through that experience. I won't say any more because I don't want to ruin it, but it's going to be a nice experience for all the candidates to go through, and also just for us to see how they deal with those situations. And then we're going to go straight into another challenge directly afterwards. So stay tuned, it's going to be an awesome, awesome day.
This morning we took a short on cable. On the 5-minute, we had our trend lines matching up from the daily and the 5. We had a really nice pullback here, which was more than 50% with an engulfing candle. So it gave us a good position to get in right here for the short. We've been in the trade now for about, say, 45 minutes. The last candle went over our take profit, but because of the spread, it didn't hit our take profit. So we're just gonna wait. Hopefully the next couple candles go negative, and then we can get right into our take profit. And we're targeting a 1-to-1 right now. So yesterday's trade, we're up about 1.7. I should have got out of the trade when we were up just because it broke through my trend line and started reversing the other way. I didn't want to be emotional and get out of the trade too early, but it wouldn't have been emotional after it broke the trend line. Just kind of a learning experience for me. I ended up timing out on my trade. We're not supposed to take scalps longer than the time it took to make that move and a half. So about 6 hours into the trade, I got out of it for 0.3% profit. If I left it overnight, we may have had a better outcome, but I just got out of it based on the rules that we have. I didn't want to trail a stop loss just in case we had a pullback that would have hit that and then it start running to our 2-to-1. I didn't want to take myself out just because I was afraid that it wouldn't go in the direction I thought it would go in. So I left the stop loss at the original point. I could have moved it up a little bit, which would have helped me out, saving some profits after it broke that 1.5-to-1. Actually could have moved it up to the 1-to-1. It's all just a learning experience here, so for the next time that happens, I'll be sure to figure out a nice range to have it after I secure profits. Just gonna tease. the camera. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Good start to the morning. Just look for more opportunities throughout the day. So I'm pretty happy now. And we'll just keep going from here.
Yeah, I'm looking for pound and dollar for a pullback, for a healthy pullback, and then go short again because it's very big. Pound is very big today again. Let's see if we can pull back like for this area or hit the 50 moving average. Then it would be a good point for entry to go short for a 2-1.
I'm just gonna have to be more conservative, I believe. I think I'm just being a little too impatient. So my EJ trade I'm a little upset about, but no emotions, so just gotta move on. I had 2 entries for the long, but got stopped out early, so just gotta be recomposed, wait about another hour or so. I mean, yeah, I had it here, but got stopped out down there and it ended up ripping up, so gonna try and scout properly, so I just gotta wait for the situations to come up and just enter and continue with the trading plan.
So after a rough day yesterday, I had to look myself in the mirror. Got my shit together, and we have entered a trade 7 minutes ago on dollar Swiss franc. If we zoom out a little bit, this is the hourly time frame. It's bullish right now, making new highs, but consolidation on there, pullback, another retest of those zones. But now it's nicely come back to these levels. Nice pin bar here, which is a bullish candle, which I got in at, and hopefully see it run to about a 3-1. It's running nicely right now, up about 47 bucks, which isn't too bad. But yeah, that's the first trade of the day, and we'll see how it performs for the rest of the morning.
Okay, so I've just took a long on the pound yen. The daily is a buy, the red's above the green. I've executed on the 15-minute. There was a pullback of about 61%, so it's more than 50% required. So I took a buy down here. Currently in profit. Hopefully we get a nice little bounce from here. It continues its run up.
Okay, so I jumped into a trade not too long ago now. I'm on a euro US dollar short. Looking at this relief rally from yesterday, we had a break here and a retest, so I'm looking for this to continue back down. I did enter on the 5-minute, which I can show you. Got a nice rejection off the pivot point. Waited for my bearish confirmation candle, and we're just riding this down now. So yeah, it's looking good so far. And this will be going down to S1, 2-1 on this trade.
This is my list of data releases throughout the day. So I like to, although I could look on the economic calendar, I like to just make a note for myself, so then I can look back and see how previous results have affected the market. And then the other thing I quite like is having this effect on the base currency. So it's more efficient for me, as I know when the news comes out, I can just be like, oh right, well, this is higher expected. This should hopefully move the market in whatever direction it says.
So yeah, I'm in my first trade for the day. After finishing yesterday with 2% drawdown, I'm still confident in the strategy and in myself. I'm in pound yen. The daily is bullish. The hourly lines up as well with in the bullish direction. And we also have a good positive news in the pound. Going to the execution time frame, it's the 15 minutes. We had a good 160 up move and then a good retracement to a key level of about 120. I had the confirmation engulfing bullish candle. I entered here, putting my stop loss just below the last swing low. Currently I'm in a drawdown, but I'm confident because I'm sticking to the rules, win or lose. And as long as I'm following the rules and getting the risk management in check and having a positive risk to reward above 1.5, then yeah, losing streak is normal in trading, but I'm confident even though I'm in almost 3% drawdown. But yeah, I'm confident in the strategy and in myself, and winning trades will become, inshallah.
So guys, you've seen these guys getting involved in trading. If you think you have what it takes to be a trader, then in the description, click the link to get involved in our $100,000 trading challenge. It's 100% free, and you've got the upside of winning a live trading account with us. Best of luck, and see you soon.
Okay guys, so I did hit a gold long today. On the daily, the 8 EMA crossed the 21, so I look to long here. It's very aggressive though, because it is a very small bullish candle on the daily, and then I entered on the 5 minute. As you guys can see, I entered on a green candle, and my stop loss is just under the UK pivot, and I have my take profit all the way up here for a 3-to-1, so hoping it reaches up there. 2 longs on Euro JPY, and I was just a little too early. It looks like it did eventually come up to where I had my area, but it is what it is. Just entered a little too early. So we'll see how this trade goes.
Jason's down. Jason's lost today. Jason's lost 3 trades in a row today. Jason has lost buy Euro Yen, 1.8 lots. Buy Euro Yen, 1.8 lots.
What?
Yeah, so
Today?
Today. Yeah, he's
1.8 lots, it's quite aggressive as well.
He had, yeah mate, well aggressive. 12 pip stop loss.
Yeah, that's stupid. Minimum,
And
they're told minimum
the other one was 10.
20.
I have very tight stop losses. My normal stop loss is like 5 or 6 pips. Yeah, but I trade on the one. I enter on the 1 minute. That's why this was a very challenging thing for me to do for this week of day trading. Very challenging.
What's even more mad, yeah, is that he was in the trade 10:15, out of the trade by like 10:20. He was out of the trade at 10:21. So he was in the trade 6 minutes, and then he decides to buy it again at 10:37, and he was out of that trade 8 minutes later.
I think we need to have a word with him, mate.
And then he bought gold. His entry was 1715. His stop loss 1713.
0.8. Oh, so 2 point stop loss. What?
And that was 150. Mate, that guy's fucking stupid.
But it's just giving it no. So he's got in here, right? And the stop loss is there. This. Like the trade doesn't look bad. It's just stupid stop loss basically.
So I got stopped out on the gold trade. Looks like it was just too aggressive today. I might have actually just gotten like wicked out, but I knew it was a super aggressive trade, so I'll have to be more patient and wait for another setup. But it seemed like it was a valid setup with the rules. So sometimes I do lack with patience in my day trading journey. And again, it's a new strategy, so I'm not used to trading off of the hourly candle or the RSI being over. I think it was oversold. So it's just getting on the right candle, and just the timing is just so important when it comes to day trading. Stop losses were tight. However, if I had a 20 or 25 pip stop loss, I believe I don't hit a 1-to-1, so I need to do better analysis of the market to make sure I get those minimum 1-to-1 trades because if I'm not getting more than 1-to-1, I'm not going to be profitable in the market.
I'm actually looking at a position on EJ, going to look to buy back in. I took a buy this morning, just a little bit premature. I got stopped out. Yeah, I was looking more for scalps, but I've kind of just trying to wait, be a little bit more patient in my setups. I've taken a total of 4 trades, and every trade I've taken has been as soon as we basically got to the office the first day. We obviously had the outdoor activity, so we got here in the afternoon, so that was a 1 trade in the afternoon, but the other trades have all been relatively within a time frame of like 1 to 2 hours of getting to the office. So I'm kind of just sitting back and waiting for a setup to occur and just get a little bit more sure through the day. Yeah, we're looking at EJ to take a long. A list of all the pairs that we're able to trade over here, and then I take them and put them over to another section, just so I'm just focusing on the pairs that I like. So there's a couple of setups. Yes, yeah.
8:30 a.m. U.S. initial jobless claims. How much does this give the tea leaves of a strong labor market, albeit with signs of slight weakening around the edges? Honestly, some of the projections that we've been hearing on Bloomberg surveillance are pretty dire in terms of how low unemployment claims would have to go before the Fed starts to either accelerate, or how high some of the jobless rates have to go before they pull back. And these are some of the questions heading into tomorrow's non-farm payrolls. And today,
we've got initial job claims in the US at 130. So if we've got more job claims than expected, it'd be bearish for the US dollar. So we might see some potential downwards movements for the dollar. We've also got continuing jobless claims, which again, if that's higher than expected, that'll also be bearish. So at the moment, I'm kind of holding tight. If it's positive news for the dollar, then I'm looking at potential entries maybe on USD, JPY, and also the Aussie dollar short. My target for this week, currently I'm 3% down, so it'd be nice to get back to break even at least. Took a couple of losses yesterday, a loss the day before that, so for me it'd be nice just to get a nice win in trade in there and hopefully get back to break even, and then if possible hopefully end up in a profit. But I'm trying not to feel it too much, because at the end of the day I followed the rules, and the strategy is a 50% win rate, so therefore 50% of the time I will take a loss, but with the calculated risk to reward, every time I get a win it will push me that bit higher. So at the moment I don't feel too much pressure, just going to keep digging away and find the good setups.
Samuel Co Trading has been going over 10 years now, and we finally got to a point where we're able to offer off-qual regulated education up to a master's degree level. The only thing higher than this is a doctorate, which you can appreciate is so substantial. With our level 5 and level 7, we end up giving our students 3 months work experience with earning potential, and they walk away with an off-qual regulated level 7 diploma. We then connect them with our employability partners to try to get them employed after they have finished their training with us. So excited to be able to get to this point. Get in the comments, let me know what you think, and if you want to explore the level 7 as well, feel free to reach out to us.
Have you heard anything from Joshua?
No.
So he hasn't said anything to you?
I know he's really anxious.
Really anxious?
Yeah, I think he said to me, he's feeling really, basically anxious yesterday and this morning. I think he's taken a few losing trades, really knocked his confidence a bit, tried to pick him up, but yeah, he's just suffering with that.
He's not at his desk, we've tried calling him.
Okay.
And there's no answer, so
I've not got his number either.
Yeah. No, I've got his number, I phoned him, he's not answering, so I have a feeling that he might have just gone home and it's got to him too much.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Or I'm hoping that he's just gone off to clear his head. But the way he was talking earlier was just like really downbeat.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he mention he's been sick or anything?
He did say he was ill last night. He said he had a dodgy takeaway, not a ready meal, and he was up in the night sick. He did mention that to me. I offered him some paracetamol, but he didn't want it. But
okay.
I don't know if there's something going around because I'm not feeling too hot myself.
Yeah. Alright. There's not much else we can really do. You're not anxious, are you?
Oh, the only thing I'm anxious about is just that I've not seen my kids for 3 weeks. But I've not seen my children for coming up to 3 weeks. So I'm just getting a bit missing them. Just want to go and see them. That's it really. That's just weighing on my mind a bit. So.
Well, yesterday he lost 3 trades in a row.
Yeah.
He's in a losing trade at the moment.
Yeah. So
and he's left, so it's a difficult one.
Confidence has been whacked.
Well, if we can't get hold of him, what can we do?
That's very true. Hey Josh, no, you've obviously got a lot on your plate coming off the back of 3 losses from yesterday. Just remember it's early days, so if this is anxiety to the markets and you trading, that shouldn't be a concern to you. You can definitely come and talk to us about that. So if that is the case, look, get back to me, shoot me a message, give me a call, and let's see if we can get on top of this before it's too late and we aren't able to let you back on the course, alright?
So Alex was explaining when price rejects a pivot, it's usually then attracted to the next pivot point. So my only worry about this level here is that what's more attractive to price? Is it this S1 and the EMA, or is it this level here? This one's definitely strongest. You got the EMA, you got this 162 level, and you've got a pivot. So hopefully we get a slowdown and a good price entry. But gotta see how the market reacts. I've got some red news coming out in about an hour and 30 minutes, so could impact the yen quite heavily.
Keep alert, keep focused, take advantage of the
slow day so far, so see what happens.
Alright, I took my second trade of the day. I took a long position in Euro Yen. We had a nice pullback with good confirmation right here. This confirmation candle almost engulfed the previous one. We have a couple good support, a good support zone here, or yeah. We just broke through the support here. Hopefully this candle closes above it so we don't actually break down to the negative side. We're looking for a long for a 1-to-1 position. The yen's been looking good on the overall on the daily, and we have 2 good support zones below with some good distance between my stop loss. We also have news coming out at 12:30. It's just medium news for the euro. Hopefully we get some good results, make the euro a bit stronger. That way we can hit our take profit within the next couple hours, hopefully. My target for this week, I want to get to break even and then possibly a % or 2. Right now we're about 2% down, so we'll need roughly 3 winning trades in order to get to that, depending on the risk to reward. So hopefully everything goes well on this one, then we'll be just possibly 1 trade out. Fingers crossed on this. It's been a pretty good day. I'm feeling a lot more confident today than the last couple days, so we're finding a lot more positions on the earlier time frames, and just been doing a bunch of scalping lately.
Hey, can I grab everyone's attention, please? So we're about to start the next challenge. You're going to be called individually, 1 by 1, to come chat to me. And the next challenge will be there. Yeah? So what I want you to do is do nothing. You can stay exactly where you are. And we're going to call you down 1 by 1. In the meantime, we have been reviewing some of your trades. We're going to have a couple of meetings with some of you just to go over what you're doing, why you're doing it, and get a better understanding. We have one individual who's not here, Josh. Josh has gone home. Still trying to work out why, but he's in losing trades yesterday and today. So I think we might have hit his limit of how much he can take, I think. So we'll find out. We're still trying to get hold of him. But we might have a quitter on our hands already.
Yeah, I want the opportunity badly. If I get this opportunity, there's not a fucking chance I'm skipping it.
I'm going to go at it hard, I'm going to hit it hard, do you know what I mean? So it's just the sort of dude I am. Like, if I get the opportunity, I'm all over it. I'm not a quitter. No, I'm not a quitter. Quitting's not in my... no, some things will push me to the boundaries, but I won't quit. I'm not a quitter.
Surprised that one day he came in the morning and then all of a sudden wasn't there. That's one down. Not much you can do. It's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Shame, guys.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because it's something he's going to regret, but tried to talk him round, tried to reassure him, but yeah, he just got up and did one. No, he said he was feeling downbeat, whatever, but no, I didn't think he would just walk off.
I heard that he felt ill, firstly, and then that he felt anxious as well. For one reason or another, I got told by Paul that he hit a few stop losses the day before and on the day. But yeah, maybe the pressure got to him and he tapped out. He said he couldn't take it no more. Next thing you know, he's out the building and yeah, we're a man down. It's a shame that he's gone, but...
He disappeared, so it's a shame. He's a really nice guy, and yeah, unfortunately, I guess perhaps the intense atmosphere in the office and perhaps from the challenges maybe was just a little bit too much for him. I'm not sure on the reasoning entirely as to why he left, but yeah, I'll wish him all the best and hopefully he doesn't regret that decision.
Before we go into this next challenge, is there anybody that wants to quit? No? If you do plan on quitting, it's so much better to come and talk to me first than actually just walking away. Because you've got to remember again, 3 million people are going to see that and they're only going to see our side of the story rather than both sides of the story. And you really should get your side of the story across. So the only thing we can say at the moment is that Josh didn't feel well yesterday and that he was really crazy anxious today and he's lost trade. So there's not much more to the story other than that. So if you are feeling anxious, then make sure that you're talking to Adrian, who's your mindset coach. I don't want to be sounding like I'm reiterating it, but it is okay to not be okay, yeah? It genuinely is. And if you do have something that you would like to talk about with Adrian, then just grab him and chat to him. That is literally what our 400 traders do. They speak to Adrian, yeah? So we have no one that's got any issues, openly anyway, and we've got no one that wants to quit prior to this next challenge. What I want you to do is when you do get called down one by one, you are to leave your phone on your desk, yeah? So I do not want you to be communicating to anybody up here of what is happening. No one will be coming back upstairs until everybody has completed the challenge. Okay? Any questions? No? Perfect. So, take a seat.
Man.
You hungry?
Not at the minute. I don't think we'll be after this either.
Any time that you want to quit, you can just say I'm done.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But if you do that, then you're off the show as well, okay? All right. So, phase one.
So these are called a Morio worm. They're usually actually snacks for our other animals that you have yet to meet. You might feel a little pinch, a little nibble from them, but it's nothing to worry about. So this has been handled quite well. Gonna add some other friends in the mix now.
Oh, that's so buzz, man. Oh man, that's so buzz.
Oh, you rolled over, mate. So these are Madagascar hissing cockroaches. They're actually your friend, really. These guys will clean everything up in the forests of Madagascar where they live, but obviously not something you come across in day-to-day life. Everyone thinks cockroaches are a disgusting pest, but actually, these guys are pretty useful. Worst thing they can do is hiss at you. So we'll get the hissy guy in there. So this is a giant African black-trained millipede, arguably the biggest species of millipede in the world. You might be able to feel its legs sticking to you. They have over 300. And they kind of move them like a train, hence the name, so from the back to the front. So if she starts to get a good walk on you, you should get more of that strange tingly sensation.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sweet. The bugs were weird, to be honest. The little worm things felt really weird on the hands. I was getting sweaty palms. It was a bit nasty, but...
Phase 2, do you want to start?
Yeah, go on.
Let's go.
So we're going to pop around your neck, but nice and gentle. It's going to be more around your shoulders. Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything. You might have got away with that one. We're going to let her get comfy because we don't want her to fall. And you can just chill with your new scarf on. Just checking out your jugular there. She's like, now don't go around people's necks.
Oh, look to your left.
She might check out your pocket.
Look to your left.
What's cracking, mate? I was shitting myself when you brought the snake out to begin with, but...
For the first bit.
Oh, so butters, man.
So how would you feel about it being placed on your head?
Being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal, to be honest.
Just keep really, really nice and still for me. Don't move at all. Just going to slowly place her on now. That's it. And keep really calm. She might move a little bit, but they're quite slow.
Oh, that is so butters. Do not go down my face, I swear to God.
Try not to let her. Bring that down the front. Just in case. Wouldn't want any of those itchy hairs going in your eyes. And then we're going to slowly move her back to her log. How does it feel you've had a tarantula on your head?
Yeah, that was weird.
I feel like you handled that very well.
It's because I couldn't see nothing.
Okay, cool. Well done.
Pass.
Look at that.
Yeah, passed. Are you scared of anything?
No.
You're not? Oh, okay.
How's that for you? This is actually a foodstuff that we usually feed to a lot of our other animals. It can give you a little nip or a little nibble. How do you feel about cockroaches?
Sure.
Go.
Sure.
So these are Madagascan hissing cockroaches. Don't worry if these guys go up your sleeve, we'll get them at the end.
How would you feel?
These are the largest millipedes in the world. They're called a giant train millipede. They have over 300 legs, which can feel a little bit tingly on your skin. But we're just going to let them hang out and just keep really still for me.
How does that feel?
A bit not normal, but fine.
A bit not normal. Where's that one going? Yeah, for
I'm going to plop off the blade.
I think in the video I looked quite nervous. My arms were shaking. I'm more of a shaky person just in general when it comes to tasks like this. I don't know if it's nerves or what it is, but once they were on me and they were starting to move around, there was really no fear. I was just trying to get over the challenge.
We can let her get comfy. So again, the more tense you are, the more tense she will be.
Are you scared of snakes or?
I've never been around a snake before, so I'm just kind of taking it in for what it is.
You've got a lovely armband.
Oh, look at it going around his neck.
The way it's wrapping around my left arm.
What about that there? If you look to your left, like if you see his head, how does that make you feel?
Normal. I feel fine. The pressure around the arm actually feels good. Like, I don't know why.
If you grab a seat and sit down.
Perfect. Happy, comfy?
Yeah.
Yeah? These are Madagascan hissing cockroaches.
Ah, okay. I'm allowed to say in my mind things, right?
You're allowed to say in your mind.
Yeah, because I need to. We have old Arabic saying just to calm you down.
To calm you down. You can, yeah, for sure. You can speak as much as you want, yeah.
As long as you're still, it's fine.
And how long I should last?
A little bit longer, we've got one more thing to add.
Ah, okay. I'm not used to handle them, but it's like Sam said, I mean, the only way to grow in life and prevail is through putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. To be honest, I don't like insects at all.
This is quite a lot of insects. This is probably at least a couple of hundred.
But I'm here for the challenge, so I will just
Perfect.
I will focus on mindset on something else. I will just.
These are giant millipedes.
Don't bite. And, we are good. I will do nothing. So we are friends. Yeah.
Can you feel how sticky the legs are?
Yeah. When I saw the fork and the knife, I felt like eat them.
That's why we did it.
Oh man.
This is a big dragon. There you go.
Perfect. And then other part of this phase, this one's going to come and sit around your shoulders. You should wrap around your arm, get nice and comfy. How's that?
That's good. Yeah, I said my prayers, so I'm safe. Yeah.
You said your prayers. Oh.
Yeah.
Try to keep eye contact with that.
Okay.
Bye. In this very process.
Let's look down. No, look, here.
I will not look.
You go, come on, look at the snake. Look.
Wow, man. What's his name?
Candy.
Candy. Stay still, my friend. I will stay still, you stay still. That's the agreement. When I was looking down, it was completely in front of my face. So yeah, that was the difficult part.
Here we go. Right.
No, these are...
Go on. They look like a bed. Hands on top. You can give them a little cuddle if you like.
No, I don't want them. I just let them do their thing. I will do my thing also. They might fall.
You can put your hand in front of them.
No, I will not.
You can stop them falling.
If they want to fall, up to them.
Give them a stroke. Nice little stroke down the back. This is Scabbers.
Good morning, my friend. It's afternoon. Yeah, sorry. It's.
And this is Pirate. He's only got one eye.
It's like putting them to sleep. Man, I wasn't expecting this, to be honest.
Up to you if you have eyes open or closed. This is something we feed to some of our animals. They can give a nasty little nip. It's more like a bit of a pinch though. If they do that, try not to flick your hand. How's that?
That's right.
Not too bad. And you're looking. Thought you were going to have your eyes closed through the whole thing for a minute. So these are giant millipedes. Wouldn't want to put a giant centipede on you, because that could put you in the hospital. These guys are poisonous.
Are they?
Yeah, you're not going to eat them though. You'll be pleased. So keep nice and still. And then this is
What about that one?
Candy.
Candy?
She's a corn snake. So I'm just going to make sure she's nice and comfy so she's not going to fall off. Perfect. Don't worry if she does look at your face and investigate your face, as long as you keep nice and still. You okay? So this is the last one. Are you okay with tarantulas?
So well done, everybody. We're now going straight into the next challenge. Next challenge is a 24-hour trading challenge.
That was shocking a bit. Like, wow, that would be a tough one.
Wasn't expecting it, caught me by surprise, but of course I was ready. I was prepared.
I'm prepared for things like that mentally, because